Larry Ellison was adopted as an infant, founder of Oracle. Dave Thomas, adopted, founder of Wendy's. He lived in our community, just so you know, before he passed away, the house to the left. Marilyn Monroe, placed in foster care, later adopted. Faith Hill, adopted shortly after birth, later became a global music icon. John Lennon, raised and legally adopted by his aunt, Mimi. Nelson Rockefeller, adopted. Malcolm X, foster care after father's death and mother's institutionalization. Bill Clinton, raised by grandparents, later stepfather. Simone Biles, raised by grandparents, later adopted by them. Louis Armstrong, raised by grandmother and other guardians. Oprah Winfrey, raised by grandmother and later relatives. Eleanor Roosevelt, orphaned young, raised by grandmother. Jack Nicholson, raised by grandparents, believing they were his parents. Eric Clapton, raised by grandparents. Colin Kaepernick, adopted by white parents.
Yes.
Major cultural figure. Later on, blamed them. Okay. Maya Angelou, raised by grandmother after early trauma. Babe Ruth, raised in a reform school under guardianship. Wow. Can you imagine if these guys were
never
aborted?
born?
Aborted.
These guys changed the world. Literally, Steve Jobs.
How many have we lost?
Colin
Kaepernick, that's a great point you make. How many have we lost? 70. I saw the number and I had to double check it. 73 million children are murdered every single year in the world. What?
Yeah.
What?
This is why
and I know people are like, well, incest, no, the number of incest, put that away. People that are willingly going and going, you know what? I don't want it. I'm going to murder this kid.
And it wasn't that hard
Black
for
genocide.
Both in Weir's case and Jobs' case. Okay, the parents are in college. Yeah, it's a bad time to get pregnant. Yep. They go away. Yep. Weir didn't even know Weir's father didn't know because the mother never told them they were college kids. She just went to, I don't know, San Francisco Bay Area, had the baby, gave it up for adoption. It's not going to wreck your life.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, I just looked up what number is for abortions in 2024. 1,038,000.
Where?
In America alone.
Just here.
Just here. Worldwide, you said 73 million?
73 million.
Yeah, 73 million.
A year.
1.14 million is
increase
the number. And by the way, can you pull up by ethnicity
or by
background to see what it is?
We'd love to see some data on this.
Black African Americans, you ready? They're only 13% of the population. They're 41% of the abortions. So out of the 1,410,000 were black, African American, white, non-Hispanic, 33 to 36, Hispanic 20 to 22, Asian 6 to 7. Everybody else is 2 to 3% of the abortion. Okay, thank you, Margaret. What was
Sanger?
the last name? Sanger.
Is it Sanger?
Planned Parenthood. She's a Planned Parenthood person, right?
And notice how the phrasing, Tupac, now you want to move on? Look at how innocent and Planned Parenthood. They should just name it baby killing. Come here and we'll kill your baby. Yeah.
If you take a look at the voting block, Barack Obama shouldn't have been our first black president. He should have been our second. If you go back to 1973 and look at the size of the voting blocks and the size of the populace that would have made up the United States, statistically speaking, he should have been our second black president.
Somebody should have made it there, is what you're saying. Like somebody else would have made it there. Yeah. Let me get to Venezuela. Let's talk about Venezuela.